Hello, everyone. Today we are talking about the Integrative Thinking Project. We are Group 2. My name is Nico, and there is my partner, Rishi and Mark. Next page. This is our structure. I will talk about the background and stage 1. Therefore, is the stage 2, 3, and 4. Finally, is the solution and conclusion. Next page. First of all, I will talk about the introduction. In today's society, due to the proliferation of the plastic product, environmental pollution has become more and more serious. There is no good way to deal with their plastic products. So many companies are now banning the production of a plastic product to protect the environment. Our team will divide the problem into 2 models to discuss, and finally give you some reasonable solution. Next page. First of all, I will discuss how to eliminate plastic packaging products in supermarkets. Because now supermarkets control plastic products very loosely, which has caused a lot of pollution to our environment. In this regard, we will discuss how to eliminate the plastic packaging product in supermarket. I divided the discussion into 2 models. Both of models developed around how to eliminate products in supermarket. But well, these 2 models are opposite. The first model is our government fundamentally control the production of the plastic products and issue clear regulation to control the use of plastic packaging products in supermarkets. The second is that supermarkets should allow to production of the plastic products, because if production of the plastic completely banned, it will cause a lot of troubles in people's lives. Next page. The 2 core concepts of these 2 models has the first model fundamentally prohibit to use the plastic products. So as the eliminate to use the plastic products in the greatest extent in order to achieve the purpose of the protecting in environment. Therefore, the core concept of the first model is environmental production. The core points of the second model is a law to the production of the plastic products. Nowadays, people demand the plastic indesignable. Basically, the outer packaging of the many products since the supermarkets are made of plastic. So the core concept of second model facilitates people's life. So there are 2 extreme well points, expressing people's different wills on the plastic products. Below, I will carefully analyze the working principle and the core content in the 2 different models. The basic working principle of the first model is fundamentally cut off the production of plastic products in order to achieve the purpose of the protecting environment. First, the production of the plastic can be cut off from the root case, and the supermarket can be buying the same of the plastic products. Second, the production of the plastic products is banned. The customer will buy other products instead of plastic products, which indirectly also play a role in the protecting environment. The government fundamentally controls the production of the plastic products, has issued a clear regulation to control the use of plastic packaging products in the supermarkets. And the basic working principle of the second model is basically around the convenience of the customers. First, liberalizing the production of plastic is reduce a large part of some more extensive products, which will only become more wasteful. Second, the use of the plastic products save the time and effect. Supermarkets should allow the production of the plastic products so as to make the people's life more convenient. Next page. Regarding 2 opposing model, I will discuss the advantages about the 2 models separately. The first model has 3 advantages. Firstly, it should put an end of pollution and protect the environment. Second, it can raise people's environmental advice, and finally can call everyone to use the environmentally friendly materials. On the other side, the second model has also many advantages for the customers. First, compared to banning the plastics, it's very convenient for customers to release plastic production. Now it's a fast-paced society. People often use the disposal products. This method eliminates the convenience shortcomings. Second, use the production of the plastic will give customers more choice. Plastic products appear on food packaging because it can have a stronger seal, which can seal the food inside to fast longer. Third, and finally, plastic products is cheaper and faster than other environmentally friendly products. That's all my part. Thank you.
Okay, let's move to stage 2. Stage 2 is examining the models, and there are 3 main problems, which are when holding the models intentions, looking at what we most value in the models and what is the problem we are really trying to solve. I think and there are also some key points. I think in these 2 models, there's no similarity in these 2 models because there are 2 extreme and opposite instructions on using the plastic products. One is prohibiting and another is allowing. There are many differences in these 2 models. Forward to the above, one is prohibiting and another is allowing. If we prohibited all the plastic products, it will have benefits, especially different pollutions which caused by plastic. If we allow using the plastic, it will also have some benefits that is really easily and conductively to product, and in some aspects, plastic is irreplaceable. In these 2 models, the value is fundamental that Model 1 will protect the environment from pollution. Model 2 will avoid a waste of time or other material to replace the plastic. Each model has its own benefits and not have the same one. The tension of these 2 models is whether using plastic products or not. I will adapt ways to solve this situation in the stage 3. The core hypothesis of Model 1 is all the plastic products can be replaced by some other material, while in Model 2, its core assumption is plastic can replace most of the products in the supermarket. Of course, these 2 assumptions are very invalid. Causal relationship is the relationship between an event and the second event, where the later event is considered the result of the previous event. Generally speaking, an event is the result of the combination of many reasons, and the reasons all occurred at an earlier point in time, and the event can be the cause of other events. In these 2 models, Model 1 will directly reduce the pollution from plastic. However, it will lead to wasting and pollution from other materials. Model 2 will increase the productivity, but it will cause more pollution. The stage 3 is exploring the possibilities that we need to use 3 pathways to think and get answers which are useful. The first is the hidden gem. By this way, we can create a new model through organizing and combining the valuable parts of each part and throw away those have tensions or have bad results, and also the rest of the models. In more detailed instructions, we need to explore different combinations and prototype this. We also need to combine the worthwhile elements from each model to create a new answer to the problem, and also make sure these elements are not in direct tension with each other, because there may be many components to integrate. In the Model 1, we can use its most valuable elements that plastic products are strictly prohibited in certain areas, such as the plastic tableware, plastic straw, and many other things. In the Model 2, we can use its value that some kinds of products, such as food package, which must use plastic. In the end, we get an answer that the supermarket can prohibit the use of plastic made in some disposable products and allowing use plastic in some products. Next is the double down. By this way, we need to know that under what conditions could a more intense version of one model actually generate one vital benefit of the other model. The answer consists of one model and the key element of another model. We need to identify the best model and fill in the critical element from the other model in order to find a leverage point and then integrate. In this way, causality is really important because we need causal modeling to generate answers. The outcomes are to extend Model 1 to include the part of Model 2 that I care most about. It is beneficial for us to prohibit plastics in the human market. However, there are some things which must use plastic, and if not, there will be too much waste or pollution. Therefore, the answer of this pathway is similar to the answer of pathway 1. We can prohibit using most plastic products, but allow some kinds of products that can remain to use. The last is decomposition. This way is conceptually different to the other 2 approaches, and we need to know that how might the problem be broken apart in a new way, such that each model could be applied in whole to distinctive parts of the problem. It is used where both models are attractive and wish to implement them both at the same time. The approach seeks to decompose or break apart the problem space in a new way that lets you apply the opposing models separately to different parts of the problem without diminishing their impacts or compromising them. In decomposition, we keep most all of the existing models in order to gain a different understanding of the problem we are trying to solve. The Model 1 can be decomposed to prohibiting plastic in many different products. By the same way, the Model 2 can be decomposed to allow using plastic in different products. Then in two aspects, we can get two answers, which is the same intention that prohibiting parts of plastic and using parts of products. That's all.
Next page, yeah. Stage 4. Stage 4 is assess the phototypes. There are the three main stages in this stage. We can look at. Okay, next. The first of all, the first possibility is the hidden gain, mainly by the creating a new model, combining the valuable things of the each part as much as possible to eliminate those bad and stressful results. For example, plastic packaging for the refrigerated food in supermarkets will save space and help preserve it for a longer time. However, it's just to use the cotton packaging for the frozen yogurt, which will be convenient for the customers to drink and get better sales. That's to say, some packaging can be plastic packaging or not, but it needs to determine according to the specific situation. The second possibility refers to one model to promote the development of the other model, and then determine the best model so that both sides reach a level state. For example, we still advocate the elimination of the use of the plastic because there are many products in the supermarket developing packaging is worth developing, but we do not ban the use of the plastic packaging for some products because it's to provide better convenience. The third possibility is the decomposition, which is how to decompose both model and apply them to a problem when both model are attractive to people. For example, in the supermarket, we can sell some potato chips in the plastic packaging and some in paper packaging. If the sales are similar, we can eliminate the plastic version. Next. All three possibilities end up advocating an end to the use of the plastic, but not an outright ban. Therefore, in the supermarket, we try our best to reduce the plastic packaging for the most products. However, for some products that need good selling, and for some relative quick and cheap products, we recommend plastic packaging so that the quality of the products and the consumer experiences will not be affected. Therefore, according to the corresponding situation, advance environmental protection and reduce the use of the plastic bags as far as possible. These three possibilities are all a successful integration plan. Next. In the test of the first possibility, we can convert some of the outside products that packing in the plastic and are not packing in the plastic, but depend on the feedback that the food will cause the damage and the user experience is poor. The second possibility test is the development of the all plastic packaging or all not plastic packaging will cause the consumer discomfort. A third possibility is to test the same product in the plastic and the non-plastic packaging, with one being the most reasonable to applying based on the responses. Next. And the solution, under the call of the government, the use of the plastic should be reduced as much as possible to improve the environmental awareness of the society. However, plastic packaging should be the partly used according to the action situation, but it will be greatly reduce the cost of the production and facilitate consumers. Next. The last is the conclusion. In conclusion, we have described the definition and the application of the 4 stages of the integrated thinking process. the degree of the use of the plastic is also concluded, advocating the development of the Moodle 1, but requiring the integration of the Moodle 2, and then changing according to the action situation. And this will have the impact on the producer, consumers, and the environment. Next. There are our references list, have 3 pages. Show everyone. Yeah, that's all. Thanks for your listening.